Good jam, man. Excellent jam. Now it says it's live, but fortunately didn't see any sweeping footage of the crowd or anything. But hey, fantastic, man. Good to see them jamming out, doing their thing, totally in the groove. Master musicians, man. Hey, yo, these guys were really, really good. So, one thing I'm not getting is how long they were together. I know that the lineup had changed, but I think that they had actually disbanded and then got back together, and maybe the lineup changed yet again. So overall, I'm not sure how long they've been around. And with those lineup changes and taking that hiatus and disbanding for a while, I imagine that it probably did hurt their fan base, their fanship, and then trying to get back onto the horse and recording. You've grown older, your sound might have changed. So all of those ins and outs, I wish that it was covered in Wikipedia, but it isn't. Anyway, but you probably know. So let me know. Give me a good rundown on Iron Butterfly, man. What they went through, their significance on the scene of psychedelic rock in the times, and all of those really, really cool things that you might find to be very interesting. Yeah, give me a rundown if you have the time, man. Great musicians, though. Excellent sound. The lead singer's voice is just awesome. And they're all taking turns singing, so that's really cool. Very talented lads all around, man. So, let's do a quick read on Easy Rider. And yeah, once again, just more album info rather than song info. And just two short paragraphs. So let's check that out. Easy Rider, Let the Wind Pay the Way, appears on the album Metamorphosis. And Metamorphosis is the fourth studio album by Iron Butterfly, released August 13, 1970. It reached number 16 on the US charts. Mike Panera and Larry L. Rhino Reinhardt became members of Iron Butterfly in the early part of 1970. The album was recorded at American Recording Studio and produced by Richard Podolor, engineered by Bill Cooper. The single, Easy Rider, reached number 66 on the Billboard chart, making it the band's biggest hit aside from In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. The album is noted for having one of the earliest uses of the talk box on a rock album, which Panera used on Butterfly Blue. Okay. Reception. AllMusic's Stephen Thomas Erlewine rated Metamorphosis 3 out of 5 stars. He explained that, quote, the group's continued its musical explorations, adding a layered production to its sound, unquote. He also stated that the ambition makes for an interesting listen, unquote. Okay, yeah, certainly made for an interesting listen and an interesting watch, man. Some serious psychedelia going on with color and the moving circle. Excellent time, man. Excellent time to be alive and just enjoy all of that music coming out of that creative period. So, man, hey, excellent quad, man. Very, very good quad there, Ron. Thank you again for assembling these recommendations and helping me to get a little bit more acquainted with Iron Butterfly. They're great acts, man. And I would like to know more about them, their backstory, what happened along their timeline, the necessity, I guess, for a lineup, a change in their lineup, or what occurred. Did they have a falling out? Did the other guys depart because they just wanted a change of lifestyle? What caused the departure? What caused the change of lineup? All of that sort of thing, man. So give me a rundown if you have your Iron Butterfly history. Yeah, that would be really interesting to get to know them in that sense. The music is great, but getting to know the people behind the music and the circumstances to create the music is also very, very interesting. I like that part, man. Yeah, great bunch of guys, man. Excellent musicianship for sure. Really cool to watch as well. It would have been really cool to catch them in concert, man. So that's my reaction to these 4 excellent songs. And I'm just scrolling down here. checking out any notes I got before I bounce, man. Oh yeah. So of course, more quads coming. Always more quads. And I got a couple of new patrons that joined in the last 2 to 3 weeks, so I'm gonna be getting on to their quads very soon. I know Akachita's got a quad coming up. I believe it's War. I gotta go back and check. And I've got a Led Zeppelin reaction. I'm gonna be finishing off my the Presence album, and this is the last song on the Presence album, so I'll be doing that sometime between today and tomorrow. And of course, I gotta hit Patreon exclusive. I skipped over that last week, so I gotta get on the ball and get that done. And of course, I'm gonna continue with more Neil Young. I'm gonna be hitting side 5 or part 5 of Decade very shortly, and finishing that off. And then from there, I'll just kind of follow a kind of, I guess, a scrambled pattern in the timeline and in some of the songs. So warning you, because Neil Young's got such a vast catalog, I'm going to miss out on a few songs, and I'll probably be covering a few songs that you might not deem necessary. So, hey, when a huge artist like this has such a vast catalog of songs, that's going to happen. Going forward, just so you know, Bob Dylan, it's going to be the same thing with Bob Dylan. So don't jump on me too much for missing this, missing that. How am I to know? I'm just following what I believe to be, hopefully, the best route, right? So, but don't attack me. There's been a few of you who have been really jumping on my ass for missing this, missing that. Don't do that shit, man. All right, so, yeah, what's my other note? Yeah, that's it, man. That's pretty much it for right now. Just closing off, going into the weekend. And, oh yeah, that was my other note. Apologies, I forgot who the patron subscriber was that asked me to do this. I'm going to re-upload my Pink Floyd's, starting with, I believe it's Metal. And then, is it The Wall? I can't recall. Yeah, so Metal and The Wall, I believe those are the two that I've got left to upload. So I'll get to those, man, starting, well, immediately after this, before I bounce to work. Try and get maybe a few uploaded, but hopefully posted. The uploading process and then the posting process, it's like 45 minutes to an hour a piece, you know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes it just takes its sweet old time, and so now I'm waiting all day. But barring any kind of delays like that, I should get it uploaded, at least one posted before I leave for work. So man, that's my update. That's my reaction to this excellent quad by Iron Butterfly. And hey man, definitely send me more recommendations as you see fit, and I'll check it out. Thanks again, Ron. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and I'll definitely do more for Iron Butterfly down the road. So you guys have yourselves a good one. Take care, have a good weekend, and I'll see you in my upcoming Zeppelin last song for Presence reaction. Take care.